So, instead of trying to make a couple dollars off the PS2, I went and got rid of it. You know what I mean? Went and got rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So, instead of trying to make a couple dollars off of it for some odd. That's it. Simple as that. Be like something about hey, get no bang, run by nobody's up. Talk about repercussions. It's funny when you feel when you do somebody's favor or something like that and be like, oh yeah, such and such. So I don't understand that part. A lot of people don't understand that part about it or something like that. That's why I scratch my head, like, you know what I mean? Because, like, I don't understand that part, to even think about it, I don't even understand it, you know what I mean? So, I had to turn on the white noise here and such, and give this here, and this guy wearing, like, clothes, lines on it, King Trump, so down, what is that, tiara? Anyway, he's like, oh, it was green screens or something like that. Oh, I can't believe it. Maybe you don't want to make over dollars. Maybe more money is worse than not in that situation. You know what I mean? That's just me. But I don't know. But I'm sure I'm not the only one that believes that. I'm sure there's other people that agree with that situation. It's like, oh, why don't you just get rid of it, man? $20, $40, it's not going out of your way or whatnot. Yeah, I can just risk it. I can try. Same time, I don't have to. So, So with that, I can say, oh, well, this is the thing, trash can right here. This is right here. This is get rid of it right here. This is what it's for right here. I don't play it anymore. I'm trying to unload some, what you would call assets, what you call like properties and whatnot and stuff like that, or maybe something that's worth something. And like, oh, I'll show mine and whatnot. No, it's just, just staying up to date. I don't know what you call it. People are like, oh, just make more, do this. It's hard to pinpoint one thing about it, so you just leave it at that. If there's a garbage can right there, you throw it away. That's it. You don't do anything about it. You don't say anything about it. You don't have to listen to me on my blog. If you don't, then you can act like you don't. And if you say, oh, well, I didn't hear it anyway, it doesn't matter anyway, because, for you to say, well, you're not allowed to smile, well, you're not allowed to think, well, you're not allowed to do that, well, that's maybe outside of your scope of what you say is allowed to do and whatnot, and that's in violation in general. So with that, I basically say, well, that's what the guidelines of what I'm talking about. So, and so, I can sit up here, I can say, make a little small trip to the Florin Road, pick up my groceries and stuff like that, pick up my supplies, stuff like that. And that's it. Call it a day. Maybe take $1 apart, call it a day. You know what I mean? Call it a day. Play my cat, call it a day. And all these things just where I'm just like, this is, whether it be, this doesn't have a fit. No, I was talking about something earlier. I want an explanation for it. As I always talk about type of stuff like that. Tune things. Work on Sunday. Alright.
Digesting their turkey. What happened with regard to impeachment? Just look at some of the headlines. Renewal of the whistleblower complaint when they released the aid to Ukraine. So,
you say, we're allowed to buy online and stuff like that, so Cyber Mondays and stuff like that. Cyber whatever days, you know what I mean? There's an online shopping, there's online purchasing and whatnot, right? Computer. Actually, I don't know what it's talking about. Online shopping and stuff like that. And I don't know what it is. It's you used to have a credit score like whatever, anywhere from 1 to like 700-800, right? You know, when those were before you fall in, first of all. And so, like, that's the defense. As you go east like that, you just yourself defensive. Well, wait a minute. You know what I mean? We do an audit and like, audit what? You know what I mean? Go ahead and do audit. There's no audit of anything. The tax brackets, what do you call it, man? Those have been $2,000 scope. A lot of people are like, oh, you made $2,000. Like, to the similar triangle, and you're like, yeah. Some people are like, yeah. Some people are like, yeah. And it's almost the same answer, but it means totally different things. Right? And you're digging around and stuff. And then you're like, so that's it. Of course. We used to, I'm not going to talk about that, but yeah, it's all smart again on community college. No, never right point. Now, $500 for Xbox as opposed to $8 on eBay for the PS2. You know, that's different. Or not even $80, right? That's like what? That's a dent, right? No fun, right? I was like, no, but it's a fun for herself. Courage, what? Buy something? All you gonna do is buy something else? All you gonna do? You make $40 or something. Like, say you make $60 off of it, right? Oh, $60 is a lot of money, right? All it does is incorporate $60 into your monthly budget, and incorporates that, and it makes you put another $60 to make it $120 to go buy something down for $100, and there you spend your original $60 that you had because you went and doubled up because of the $60 you made. Those mathematics makes money a problem in that sense, only in that sense. And so it's like, man, I'd rather not like have a headache. I got stuff to do and stuff like that. And before I start strangling my budget because I doubled up on something for some big ticket item, right? And you know, so that's my train of thought. You know, at least one of the fastest of it.
She doesn't want to be defined by what Republicans are going to make her.
And then there's also like, you know, I don't want to say trickle down economics because I didn't pass, I withdrew. I wouldn't say trickle down economics either because I got rid of it. There's a garbage can right there. It's just stupid. Stringing along.
Understand obstruction.
Let's just stop.
Understand a president who thinks he's so